It is now my pleasure to welcome His Excellency Mr. Filipe Nyusi, President of Mozambique. Your Excellency, your
Presidente,
Mr. President, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is with a great honor and pleasure that on behalf of the people and government of Mozambique, I take the floor at this opening session of COP28, intended to review, to take stock of what we have done over the last year so that together we can guide our actions on climate action. Mozambique, despite contributing less than 0.5% of emission of greenhouse gases, is among 10 countries that are suffering from the adverse impact of climate change. The bad weather registered from January to March, including Cyclone Fred, the most lasting one, caused more than 306 people and affected more than 1.3 million people, and that it has destroyed a number of economic and social and productive infrastructures. In this regard, we support innovative financing initiatives such as the conversion of debt for climate action and access to concessional funding for developing countries. Mozambique has joined the African initiative of carbon market, and we have started the development of a plan for activating the carbon market plan. We are in contact, we're engaging a number of countries to sign an agreement for selling considering the potential of Mozambique of generating carbon credits, particularly on the forest, agriculture, renewable energies, as well as on blue economy. We have adopted a national regulation for projects of RED+, and in 2018 we're the first country to receive benefits with a certification of 1.9 million carbon credits in terms of use of renewable energy for power generation. In Mozambique, about 70% of energy that is generated is from hydro sources, and 14% from natural gas and 16% from other sources, mainly solar power. Since this is the first COP after the Paris Agreement to take stock of the situation in terms of mitigation of climate change, we take this opportunity to urge parties to honor the commitments taken and support those countries that contribute less for greenhouse gases but do not have enough domestic resources to fund climate action. We urge different governmental and non-governmental institutions to increase funding for research and technological innovation action, because with scientific expertise, communities can know how best to adapt to climate change. Excellencies, postponing climate action today, it's a clear investment in destruction in an irreversible manner for our planet and the humanity. I conclude by inviting private and public partners to join us in making the initiative for sustainable and integrated management of the Miyombo flood viable, which was launched under the Maputo Declaration. Miyombo, with its knowledge resources, because climate change one of the threat of the forest, the Miyombo forest. We are now planning an international conference this year to discuss on the Miyombo forest so that we can give our contribution for carbon sequestration. Thank you very much for your attention, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Your Excellency.